It's like fine. We're like moving to a new city in 2.5 weeks. We have no place and we don't know anybody and we don't have many friends there. A lot has happened since we last talked. Hey guys, we're Clay and Leslie Dom Kaler, and we are making a big decision.
More like we made a big decision. Let me give you some history. I graduated college. If you haven't watched that video, check it out. It's gonna be...
Go watch the video. If you
somewhere
haven't
on the
seen my
screen.
last video, go watch it. If you haven't watched it.
It was pretty fun. Shout out, which
No,
is
we
cool.
don't need to shout it out that much.
We don't need to shout them out that much?
No, that video. We just need to be like, go watch the video.
Yeah, go watch it. It's not even that good, but it's pretty good. So like, I don't know.
I made it. I'm so sorry.
I got hired at a company in Tucson out of college. And originally we were planning on moving as far south as we could in Phoenix. Staying in Phoenix because we love Phoenix. We didn't want to leave. All of our friends are here.
Because my job is here. Everything we love is here.
I mean, that's the other big thing.
This has been our home for the past like 4 years. And then also, if you don't know, Tucson is 2 hours away from central Phoenix. So that's why we were like, okay, we don't want to leave. What if Clay commuted and we moved to like way south Phoenix? So then his commute would be like an hour and a half, like no big deal.
In reality, it's much farther with traffic. Another thing we were counting on is maybe a hybrid work schedule, which I found out I would not be getting. I need to be working every day in person at this job.
Dun dun dun!
We went ahead and did the commute the other day just to see what it would be like. And we got back and we both kind of realized,
Hour and 40 minutes there, an hour and 40 minutes back. Like, that sounds terrible. That would take so much time away from our days together. That would make our years much more difficult.
let's just say the marriage would get bumpy.
The marriage would get bumpy, and Russell needs a father figure. No, wait, where did I leave off?
Where you left off.
Oh. The marriage was gonna be bumpy. And
Okay,
so,
wait, the marriage wasn't gonna be bumpy.
No, it could have been. But it wasn't.
The marriage is already bumpy.
We literally drove all the way down there, grabbed lunch, drove back, and I literally cried in the bathroom for like an hour, silently, and was like, this is not gonna work. What on earth do we do? Like, that's terrible. I don't want him to go through that. So we are moving to Tucson, and I feel complete peace about it. We decided on this a month before our lease ends. Now our lease ends in 2.5 weeks, and we still don't have a place.
We found one the other day that we thought was super cool. We drove down to Tucson, we toured it. We were like, yes, this is awesome. Put an application in, dropped the application fee.
And they said no!
Well, they didn't say no. They
They
didn't say no.
said no.
They didn't say no. They said...
It's because we're young. I'm just kidding.
Well, anyways, we didn't get it. Apparently a bunch of other people had applied before us. Now we're 2 weeks out from our lease being up here, and as of today...
What is going on? Our lease is up in 2 weeks.
I know we'll get a place. I have total faith that we'll find somewhere. It's just as of today, it's a little stressful because it's like still don't know where we're going, but
yeah, it's definitely kind
we'll
of
find
like,
somewhere. It's just a
hey
matter of
God, what are you doing? Like, we know we're supposed to move, but like,
kinda
we
just
need a
how it is.
home though.
Kind of just how it is a little bit.
Yeah, no, I know. And that's why I'm like, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, reveal the next puzzle piece, please.
Peas?
Please,
Will you please give me the next puzzle piece? I guess that's the big news is we're moving to Tucson. It's a leap of faith because kind of leaving everything we know. What am I gonna do? Who am I gonna be friends with? You know, all these types of things. Going back to what you were saying about having peace, I feel like that's a good sign because the reason I'm kind of averse to moving to Tucson in the first place is not because of Tucson. I'm not picky as far as where I live. It doesn't have to have all these things that I'm looking for. I just need to have a Chipotle and I'll be happy, genuinely.
True.
If it has a Chipotle, I'm
And a
happy.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I mean secondary. It's
And
like-
a Trader
It's like
Joe's.
there's a part of me that is excited to kind of get pushed outside of my grain a little bit.
Definitely pushing outside the comfort zone.
But every time that I've really grown in life has been a time where I was pushed outside of my grain. Not that I can't grow in the routine of my life, but the moments that have caused the most growth are the ones that I feel uncomfortable about.
Just kind of like changed the 5-year plan because we had like a whole plan and now it's like, oh, the 5-year plan looks different.
The 5-year
but like,
plan
hey,
never goes the way you think it is.
when you're following God's plan, you're kind of like, you have your 5-year plan, but you always know that that's super liquidy.
I feel like it's
you're
good to
just
have
like,
a plan, but also like,
gotta have a vision.
whose 5-year plan has actually turned out the exact way that they thought? You know, I feel like that's God's like sovereignty. If you let him send you different places and you don't get super anal and controlling with like, no, but this was my plan and so I'm gonna stick to it, you always usually end up somewhere that's, I feel like, a little bit more fulfilling. Not necessarily easy, because like, no to the prosperity gospel. Just because you're a Christian doesn't mean your life is going to be awesome all the time and you're going to have money and all that stuff. But I think that overall, like, your soul will feel more fulfilled if you're walking down the road God wants you to be walking down, as opposed to your own.
It's like the peace that I got once I decided to be like, okay, wait, what about Tucson? That's like finally when the peace came in, where as before, I was like, no, I'm putting my foot down. We're not moving out of Phoenix. Not at all. That's literally not even an option. And I was like, oh, but God, please give us peace about our next option. And then like, I felt no peace for 2 weeks. And I was like, what's going on? And then like more weeks went on and I was like, I don't understand why I'm not feeling peace. And it's like, oh, because I was definitely not giving the reins over to God. So
yeah.
What's it like leading me into this season?
Whoa.
Are you scared?
I mean, nah. Me, I can never be scared.
No, not me.
What? No.
Oh, guys, please keep up with us as we go through this journey. We have no idea what we're doing. Just subscribe, watch our next videos. We're probably gonna be documenting a lot of this next stage just because that's what she likes to do. It's true.
Anyways, gym couple out.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's it.
No, that's not it. Next time you see my buns, they're gonna be a lot bigger. So.
Okay, bye.